Chemical compounds are an essential part of our daily lives and are used in everything from cleaning products to pharmaceuticals. However, some chemical compounds can be hazardous to human health and the environment. In this article, we will provide an overview of hazardous chemical compounds, including their sources, effects, and management. Sources of hazardous chemical compounds. Hazardous chemical compounds can be found in a variety of sources, including industrial processes. Hazardous chemicals are often used in industrial processes, such as manufacturing, mining, and agriculture. Exposure to these chemicals can occur through inhalation, ingestion, or skin contact. Household products. Hazardous chemicals can also be found in household products, such as cleaning supplies, pesticides, and personal care products. Exposure to these chemicals can occur through inhalation, ingestion, or skin contact. Environmental contamination. Hazardous chemicals can contaminate the environment through activities such as waste disposal, spills, and leaks. Exposure to these chemicals can occur through inhalation, ingestion, or skin contact. Effects of hazardous chemical compounds. Hazardous chemical compounds can have a variety of effects on human health and the environment. Some of the most common effects include acute toxicity. Hazardous chemicals can cause immediate health effects, such as nausea, dizziness, and respiratory distress, when exposure occurs in high concentrations. Chronic toxicity. Hazardous chemicals can also cause long-term health effects, such as cancer, reproductive disorders, and neurological damage, when exposure occurs over a prolonged period of time. Environmental impact. Hazardous chemicals can have negative effects on the environment, such as pollution of air, water, and soil, and the depletion of natural resources. Management of hazardous chemical compounds. To manage the risks associated with hazardous chemical compounds, a variety of management strategies and regulations have been developed. These include chemical regulation. Chemical regulation is a process by which hazardous chemicals are identified and regulated to minimize their risks to human health and the environment. Regulations may include restrictions on the production, use, and disposal of hazardous chemicals. Risk assessment. Risk assessment is a process by which the risks associated with hazardous chemicals are evaluated and managed. This involves identifying hazards, assessing the likelihood and severity of harm, and identifying ways to reduce or eliminate risks. Chemical management systems. Chemical management systems are designed to ensure the safe handling, use, and disposal of hazardous chemicals. This may include training programs, safety procedures, and waste management practices. Emergency preparedness. Emergency preparedness is an important aspect of managing hazardous chemical compounds. This involves developing plans and procedures to respond to chemical spills, leaks, or other incidents. Natural sources. Hazardous chemical compounds can also occur naturally, such as in volcanic eruptions and wildfires. These events can release chemicals such as sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, and nitrogen oxides into the air, which can have negative effects on